Okay, this is the video for the cell membrane or the phospholipid bilayer. It's also called lipid bilayer, plasma membrane. Remember, it has several different names we can call it. The main component of the phospholipid bilayer are the phospholipids with the phosphate head and the lipid tails. So there's one right there. The lipid tails, they are lipids. They're nonpolar or hydrophobic. So this whole middle region right here, all the way through, is hydrophobic. And then the phosphate heads are the polar or hydrophilic parts. So all the heads going all the way through. That's the hydrophilic region. We have some of the proteins, the integral and peripheral. Integral just means it goes all the way through, cuts through both sides. Peripheral only cuts through half. And we have the transport proteins. These are the ones needed in facilitated diffusion, so they can go through, so big molecules can go through the channel protein, or they can go through a carrier protein. And then we have receptor proteins. Those are the ones that are going to grab signals. They have those two little Y hands. They're just going to grab whatever molecule signal is out there that they need to make different signals or start to make certain molecules in the cell. And then enzymes, we talked about them. They speed up reactions, they can make or break bonds. There would be the active site, so a certain substrate's going to come in, bind to this enzyme, and it's going to do whatever it's supposed to do to that molecule. Then some of the other parts, glycoprotein, so it has some carbohydrates. Whenever you see the hexagons hanging off on the outside, just hexagons, carbohydrates. Both parts, the protein and the carbohydrate, make a glycoprotein. The carbohydrate is attached to the lipid. It's a glycolipid, so again, both parts need to be there as well. Then on the inside we have the cholesterol. This one is always on the inside, and it's always 3 hexagons and 1 pentagon. That's the only way it'll ever be drawn. Carbohydrates, on the other hand, can have a whole bunch of hexagons hanging off of them. Carbohydrates do serve some functions, so they're used as ID, and they provide short-term energy, and then cholesterol is the one that's going to help the cell membrane move smoothly, so think arm wave on this one, as it's going to help keep that flexible. Just like the spaghetti, whenever you add olive oil, which is another lipid just like cholesterol, it's going to keep them moving easily instead of being all sticky and starting to break.